Hello, welcome back to my YouTube tutorial. Um, right now I'm going to continue from where I stopped. We are working on the FastAPI tutorial. So today we'll be trying to do. I'll be showing you guys how to implement database migrations with FastAPI. So basically, what database migrations are. Let's say for instance now you had come here, you wanted to add a field now to this one. So you have price here, wanted to add description here now. The description here should be a string also. We wanted to add description to our items here. After adding description there like that, description like this. Optional string now. Yeah, after adding this description here like this, it wouldn't show in our database here. Even once we come here and we run our apps, remember we always try to create our DB whenever we start our app like that. So let me open DB browser so we can see what is happening. So let me try to run this ubicon main app, then reload. Alright, so I have this here. So let me open this database. Code tutorial FastAPI. So here, notice we don't have anything here. It isn't like anything has changed here. So to make our database changes, our model changes show in the database, we have to run migrations now. So to run migration with just create migration with SQLModel and FastAPI, we have to use Alembic. During the other hand, we just have to follow these steps. So first things first, we have to install Alembic. So to install Alembic, we just do pip install, then Alembic like this. This should work. And by the way, I have added the requirements.txt here, so you can just try to and I'm uploading this to my GitHub, so you can just use it from there. You can see all the requirements there. So you just run pip install -r requirement to install the requirement like that. So that's that for that. So now we have done that, so we need to generate like our template for migration with Alembic. So generate that like that. That is to create boilerplate for the stuff. You have to just run Alembic init to initialize the migration like this, and then Alembic init migrations like this. This one will create several files. We have alembic.ini, we have migrations here now. So alembic.ini, once we come here, if you scroll through it, you should see SQLAlchemy.url. This SQLAlchemy.url here is like our database part. So whatever you want to put here, it must be the exact same with what you have here. So your SQLite. So let's just copy this one here, and then we are going to paste it here. We are going to replace the one we have here with that. So now we have replaced that, so we can close here. So we are done with that particular file. Another thing we have to do now is to set it up to work with SQLModel. To work with SQLModel, you have to change the script.py.macro here. So in here you have to import SQLModel. So to import SQLModel, you just come here and say import SQLModel like this, and you save. So we are done with this file also, and the last file we are going to touch is this place. So in this particular file, you have to import SQLModel again. So you do we have to first import our, like, since we are going to be using the metadata to create database like we are done in this place. So we first have to install this SQLModel class here. So to import that, you do from SQLModel import like SQLModel like this. I think you have to import here is all your models. So before you can make your migrations, before migration will work, you have to import all your models like that. So to import your models, you just come here, you just import them normally as you will. So you do from database or from models, right? But yeah, from models, import, start importing by importing item itself. Now I have imported item now. So we have to change the metadata to use this SQL model of metadata that I have imported. So SQL model of metadata like this. I think that's all we have to do here. Let me check my to do. So I think yep, we have done. Yeah, we are done with all these ones here like this. So alright, so let me just say done for these ones like this. So now we need to generate our migrations. Now to generate migration is like to generate the files that are required for us to like the files that will show the changes that we have made. You grab. So to do that, you just come in Alembic like this, revision, then auto generate, then a message. You have to do -m, then you write your message. So whatever message you want to put here. So I can just come and say added description to item. Okay, so that generated it. So to even see the generated file, you come here and you will see other versions. You should see this one here, added description here. Once you open it, you see yep, this is your grade and this is the script here. You don't need to change anything. You don't want to show you how it works. So you see basically what it has the op dots. So this is the change we made here. We added description and stuff like that. So once you have added that one here, let me just come here. So I think we are done with this one here. And so we see we have upgraded, we have done that one now. It's not going to show in our DB just yet. To make it show in our DB, how do we refresh here? Sorry, I'm trying to refresh here. File. I'm not sure you can. I have to reopen the database. So to make it show in our DB here, let me just reopen this database so you can see that it isn't showing yet. Item, but we have the Alembic version here, but we don't have description here already. So now to make that description show here, you have to upgrade the database. That means you have to upgrade it to this version that we have here. So upgrade, you just run Alembic like this, upgrade it, and that does it. So we actually have an error. I want to add a not null column with default value of null. Oh sorry, where is that at? Models of pi, right? Yeah, models of pi. So let us change that. So things that if you like this, and here I want to nullable, I want it to be true. You don't want it to be compulsory, you understand? So yep, let me make this one optional also. So once you have done that here, on a normal you have to come here too. So let me just delete this migration we have done here and then rerun the migration now. So I have to run the migration. Just press here and yep, we have run it. We have a new migration here. I think no, sorry, here is it. Yeah, nullable is equals to true. And now you can just come here to upgrade it, and this should work. So now that has worked. I don't think there's any way we can refresh our table, but since that is just, so let me just come here to reopen it, and then you should see yep, description is here now, is null, and yep. So I think that's that for migrating now. If you want to change any other thing here, you can just come here, you can just remove the description from here. Let me save this one and then let us run the migration here. So you can just come here like this to run the migration again, then removed sorry about that. Removed description field from item like this, and then okay, all right, we have removed that now, so I want to upgrade it again. So if you check here, you see that we have another one here, A1 something. So here in this place, we just drop a column of description like that, and that is that for that. We can come here to confirm that. We just have to open this database, and then yep, let's check our items. We don't have description there again. That's basically how we run migrations with Alembic and SQLModel. So I'm going to in the next video, I'm going to be explaining how to do relationships. So we have the category and we have the item field, and we will now try to create a one-to-many relationship with it like that. I'll talk about different kind of relationship types we have, so don't bother yourself for that for now. And this particular code, the updated code, will be updated in the GitHub repository. You can just check there for it. Alright, I think that is that for that. You have a nice day. Bye bye.